What's up, guys? So I believe this is our third episode now of doing the Q&As here. I'm not going to answer so many because I want to actually get into a little bit more of these questions and just kind of go from there. So one question I got was how to socialize adult dogs. And the way that I would do this is the way I would socialize any dog. Work a lot of engagement, making sure you're around other dogs, other people, but we're not engaging with other dogs or other people. Those people, strangers, and dogs who are strangers as well are just furniture to them. There's no worth to them. So the worth comes from you the handler. So that's how I would work it. And don't get stuck in the whole your dog needs friends trap either. Bullshit. It's retarded. So this one actually got a lot of attention on my Q&A. And this is the first question that actually started it. Would you recommend a gentle leader or a prong collar for dogs who are reactive on leash? I would never recommend a gentle leader. The only times that I've ever even said, okay, let's use a gentle leader is when dogs have some type of neck issues, or if the owner's not comfortable with using a prong collar or slip collar or whatever it is, and we're just trying to do the best we can to help that owner with their specific issues, and it's their issues, it's not the dog's issues. It's usually just they're not comfortable with those things, which is bullshit. When you're working with your dog, you have to train with your dog, understand what your dog needs. It's not what you need, it's what your dog needs. The reason why I don't really particularly like gentle leaders, especially those little face ones, is because you're not really teaching your dog anything. You're just leading their face away from things. You're redirecting things, and when people try to do redirection and using treats and stuff, you end up rewarding the behavior that they were doing that you're redirecting them from. So that's why I don't like those tools. Dogs who medically can't have anything on their neck, they're great, it's fine, it's whatever, we can go that way. But the gentle leader itself, for me, it's not good for behavioral issues. I don't like it. That's just kind of my opinion. What are your training rates? Stop asking me this question online or on social media. I don't advertise them for a specific reason. You have to do an evaluation, email in, give a phone call, do those things, those simple steps to get an evaluation so we can give you that pricing. I'm not going to answer your question on here like this, and people do this all the time. I just thought I'd address it now. Stop it. Email in, call in, like it says to do. What are the biggest differences in rehabbing a small dog versus a large dog? There is no difference, to me at least. I mean, obviously a small dog is smaller, so you have to take that into consideration, but they're still a dog. You have to treat them like a dog. This is an issue that is plaguing the small dog world, where we're treating these things like they're little babies, but they're not little babies. You think that little dog thinks it's a little baby? No. They think they're big ass fucking mastiff or whatever they are, because of the way we treat them. So you have to treat a dog like a dog. Small dog, big dog, medium dog, whatever, treat it like a dog. There you go. Dog parks are war zones, would you agree? So if you've been following us for a while, you know that I am not a fan of dog parks. Dog parks themselves it's just stupid. I mean, realistically, it's for lazy people who want to go take their dog to a park, sit down, drink their coffee, wine, beer, whatever the fuck they're drinking, and let their dog run around with a bunch of stranger dogs, and just let them work it out as dogs. It's horrible. It's a horrible idea. Don't take your dog to dog parks. Your dog does not need dog friends. They need you to be more active with them. They need you to work with them. They need their pack, which is you, your family, whoever is in that household, to create that exercise and that engagement. It's not about the dog park. They don't need to have other dog friends to exert their energy. That is up to you. That is a responsibility you took getting that dog, whether it was adopting them, buying them, whatever it is your responsibility to exercise that dog. It is not some random stranger dog to responsibility, or some random ass stranger to do that as well. That is your responsibility. So stay the fuck away from dog parks, period. Opinions on daycare for dogs. I personally do not like open play daycares, because for the most part, especially in California, you can't afford people who understand actual dog behavior as a business owner, just because the minimum wage is so high and everything like that. So usually these people bring in kids or people who have no clue what the hell they're doing with dogs to manage these play areas. They don't know what the fuck's going on. Dog attacks happen, dog fights happen. There's dogs that get bullied around that start the behavioral issues that stem from it. So yeah, I'm not a fan of it. I always use Miss Michelle's dog walking. I think that's their Instagram. That's our family. That's who we've trained to, do this stuff or manage dogs, and they do great because it's individual care. What's your take on yearly vaccinations? So I'm not a big fan of vaccinations and all that other stuff. But when your dog goes to daycare, when they are around other dogs, me being a business owner and having that many dogs around us, you kind of have to do it. It's just like vaccinating your kids. You're only setting people up for failure, or your kids are for failure, and your dogs are for failure, and to get sick if you don't. My dog is anxious and can't relax even in an apartment. He barks constantly at any noise. Alright, so there's a few different things, and when you guys ask these questions, there's a lot of details that goes into it. And I know you guys are subjected to a small amount that you can type in. But are we crate training our dog? Have we exercised our dog enough mentally and physically? What have we done management wise to create the security for our dog? That sounds to me like maybe the dog hasn't been crate trained the right way, doesn't have proper management because they're barking and they don't know not to bark when they don't need to be. So yeah, a lot of things going on there. But anyways, guys, I'm trying to do my best to get through these things and give you the the right amount of answers. At the end of the day, seek a personal trainer that's going to help you in your area. If you're in the Bay Area, contact us. There's a lot of good trainers out here. But yeah, find a actual dog trainer that's going to help you and work through these things. Stop relying on YouTube and all these other social media outlets for that. You can't do it yourself. You need to find a professional. But anyways, thanks for watching.